Senate Bill 6080 contains some of the most innovative workforce development and economic development programs that our state has looked at in a very long time. If you incorporate that with the reorganization of 4 state agencies to get laser focus on workforce development, on infrastructure and economic development, I've never been more excited about the future of economic development in our state. This is a pro-business, pro-growth state, and now we have the tools that are going to address the top issues that are needed by the private sector. So we look forward to a long run of success in economic development, and thank everybody that had a part in this for sure.
This bill easily became the signature piece of the legislative session in 2019. The business community rallied around it. It's not just about one auto company, it's about a supplier base. It applies to a whole host of companies around the state. And Governor, to your credit, once you assume this role, I don't think I've ever heard you speak unless you said the 2 words of infrastructure and workforce. So you stuck to your guns. It wasn't easy, and back to these guys up here that pulled it through. It was a tough slog, but we persevered. You all persevered, spent a lot of time on it because, Lincoln, you knew how important this was. And also, I know I've got a couple of colleagues up here, Tom Schulich from St. Louis, Matt Morrow from Springfield Chamber. All around the state, people united behind this bill. And it really opened the door to a lot of other successes in a very, very successful legislative session. So thank you very much, Governor.
As I met with community and business leaders all across the state, workforce development was one of their main issues with infrastructure. In the governor's office this year, with the employees that were here, knew early on that that was going to be our priorities. And it truly was, and we never changed from that priority from day one. We knew this was a heavy lift to get a lot of this stuff done. But again, we never give up. We thought it was the right thing to do for the people of the state of Missouri. Ever since we have done this, all through that time in my first year, I've talked to multiple CEOs across the state. Matter of fact, I just come back from Europe. The one thing that those companies over there that I believe some of them is going to be invested in Missouri, they wanted to know about the workforce development piece. They wanted to know that Missouri was moving forward. That's how important this is, and this is what people look at to see whether we're on the move or whether we're not. And that's how important that is. Thank you. Let's make this official.